Hey everyone, Coach Alana here. Hopefully I can get through this video. I have a tiny person banging things behind me, so and talking and chattering and all those things. Hopefully you guys can hear me over him and whatnot, and he doesn't start screaming at me. Anyway, you guys, Business Tip Tuesday. I wanted to go Gary V on you, Gary Vaynerchuk, if you guys don't know him. He spoke at our Beachbody Coach Summit in 2016, and he told us, you know, the one thing, the reason, he was like, straight up, you guys, the reason like 90% of you in this room are gonna fail as coaches, and we're all like, what, you know? So this is like not original at all. This is totally from Gary Vee, but what he talked about, and I wanted to share this with you guys because hopefully any of you who follow me, obviously you're not all coaches, but maybe you run a business of your own, a different MLM kind of business, or another small business, or you have an Etsy shop, or any of those things. And he said that the reason a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners fail is that they don't have patience, you guys. Okay, so if you guys don't know Gary Vaynerchuk, he is he's kind of a social media guru guy now. He does like PR and marketing kind of stuff and a lot of public speaking, but his background is actually in alcohol, in wine. His dad owned, a wine liquor store, I don't know, something like that. And he like slaved away for years, working like 16 hours a day for his dad, 7 days a week. He started selling wine on the internet like in the late 90s, when most people didn't even have like a computer in their house and like know what the internet was. Then he started a YouTube channel talking about wine when YouTube was like nothing, like nobody used YouTube and stuff, and he just kept at it. So like, you know, the guy's literally been hustling and doing entrepreneurial things since, let's say, the late 90s, so we'll give him, 20 years, and he's, a millionaire now. He's got a huge company, all this stuff. Awesome. But, and he probably, I don't know, I don't know him that well, but he probably got really big in the last like 5 years, maybe. We'll give him 10 at most, but like I want to say closer to like maybe 5 to 7. So you guys are talking about like 10 plus years that this guy was hustling hard before he really hit it big. And that's something that I see a lot with coaching. I'll talk about coaching just because that's what I know, but obviously, like I said, if you've got a different kind of business, it might be a little bit different for you. But what I see a lot with other coaches is that, they come in and for those of you that don't know, coaches, our earning potential is it's pretty much limitless. Like my coach, my upline coach, she has been in the business about 6.5 years. She earns a high 6-figure income. So it's like we have the potential for great income with this business, and people hear that and they get really excited and they want to be making that. And it's like, oh, I can quit my job with this and I can retire my spouse, and they get really excited and stuff. And then in 6 months, when they're not earning 6 figures and quitting their job, they stop, and I get it. Like, it can be hard to continue forward, but you guys, again, Gary Vee, the man slaved away 10 plus years before he really started getting well known. And, I don't know how long it took him to start making, a 6-figure income, but it probably was 10 plus years, you guys. It takes patience. It's hard to run a business. It's hard to be a small business owner. It's hard to be your own boss. That's something I tell people all the time. Everyone hears, oh yeah, I want to be my own boss. Be your own boss. That sounds awesome. Yeah, let's be my own boss. What it means is that you gotta be your own boss, you guys. It means that, when it's the end of the day and you haven't done any work for the day, and you really just want to sit down on the couch and watch TV and do nothing, you need to sit down and work your business a little bit, and a lot of people just don't have that. They don't, it's easier to just sit down and watch TV, and that's fine, that you guys, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with watching TV, and everyone's got to like live their own path, and I'm not telling anyone how to live, but I'm just telling you, if you want to run a successful business, like, you got to put in the time, you got to show up, you got to do the hard work, you got to, be your own boss and show up even when you don't want to, and you've got to have patience, you guys. That's my one tip, is like, it takes patience. I've been a coach now for a little over 2.5 years. My income and business really started growing about a year ago, and in this last year and stuff. I'm still not where I want to be with my business and the number of people that I'm helping and all that kind of stuff, but I've seen growth and all that kind of, I've seen a growth ever since I started, and it just takes patience. And the way that I feel about it is like, I mean, we all think we have time, and you never know how much time you have and stuff, but I'm like, heck, this is my own business, and it allows me to work like 20 or less hours per week. I get to be home with my son. I get to run my life however I want. I get to travel whenever I want. That to me is amazing, and if it means that it's going to take me longer to get to the income that I want, like, that's okay. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have that patience, and I'm going to just keep going and showing up. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Sorry, we've got some good banging going on down there. But anyway, if you want to live your life by design, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to run a successful business, you got to have patience, you guys. It's not going to happen overnight, and the way that you ensure that you're going to fail is by stopping and by giving up. Whereas if you keep going and you keep improving and you keep showing up and just being consistent, you're going to get there. Like, that's the bottom line to it. So, Business Tip Tuesday. Hope this was helpful for some of you guys. Have a great day.